Q4 is coming. Well, actually, it's already here. And if you are not designing for gifts in your Etsy shop, you are leaving serious sales on the table. In this video, I'm going to be sharing 4 Etsy niches that are going to absolutely explode for holiday gifting. I'll be showing you real product ideas. And if you stay to the end of this video, I am going to be sharing with you the exact niche that absolutely blew up my shop my first Q4 on Etsy. Hi, my name is Emily, and I am a 6-figure top 1% Etsy seller and mom of 2 who grew my Etsy shop with 0 design experience and 0 business experience. And now I love helping others start, grow, and scale their own Etsy print-on-demand shops. My first year selling on Etsy, it was a slow build throughout the first year, but what absolutely exploded my shop was my first Q4. And if you don't know what Q4 is, that's okay. Q4 is just the 4th quarter of the year, meaning the last 3 months, October, November, and December, aka the biggest gift-giving season of the year. And because I had decided to focus on giftable products earlier in the year in my Etsy shop, my sales doubled in Q4 alone, meaning the amount that I had sold up until October, I made that amount and more in just the last 3 months of the year. And here's the thing, during Q4, people aren't just shopping for themselves, they are shopping for other people. And that is why thinking about gifts in your Etsy shop can be a total game changer. And here's the thing, selling gifts isn't about just being festive. It's not about just slapping Santa Claus on an ornament and calling it a day. When we're talking about gifts, we want to think about tailoring our products to specific people, specific occasions, specific milestones. These are gifts that people cannot just go down to the street to a big box store and purchase themselves. This has to be something that is unique to your customer. When they look at it, it might be a super simple product, but they are thinking, wow, I've never seen something that is specific like that I could give to this person, to my loved one, to my coworker, to whoever it is that they are shopping for. So, if you want to make sales during Q4 on giftable print-on-demand products, your product really needs to check 2 boxes. Number 1, obviously, it should be something giftable. It should be something that someone can purchase for somebody else that is appropriate. It should be a product that people like to give as a gift. And number 2, it should speak to that specific person, role, milestone, occasion, fill in the blank. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, which is the 4 niches that are absolutely going to explode during Q4. And I'm so excited to dive into these products with you. So we are going to be heading over to Etsy, and I'm going to be using the EverBee extension to show you these sales that are happening and where I predict that the sales are absolutely going to go through the roof come November and December. All right, so the first niche that I absolutely love selling in Q4 and really all year, but sales absolutely skyrocket during the holiday season, and that is going to be Coworker gifts. And what I want to show you today are some examples of some print-on-demand products and some inspiration that you can take into your shop for the 4th quarter of the year to make sales in the coworker niche. Now, I'm already seeing some things that I love here. You can see there is a candle here. It says smells like the best team ever. You can see an ornament here. And we even have some silly goose trends. So trend alert, silly goose is still popular right now. And what I love about this space is that the designs can be super simple. You can tell with a lot of these different designs that they are just text on a product and not much else. And you can see we're seeing lots of popular now, lots of bestsellers, and lots of different products that are making sales, which is a great sign that this is a great niche to be in, especially with the holidays coming up. Some things I want you to think about for the holiday season. work holiday parties, employee appreciation gifts, Secret Santa, white elephant parties. Like, think about all these things where coworkers in different office settings are getting together to share kind of fun gifts or even meaningful gifts with one another. Now, we're going to be using the EverBee extension here. You can see with the on screen analytics that EverBee provides what those monthly sales are looking like and also what the listing age is. This ornament right here, never forget the difference you make, is only 2 months old and selling over 129 times per month, probably higher at this point. And what I love about the EverBee on screen analytics is that you can just do your usual Etsy search and be able to analyze these listings without having to click into every single one. Now, one of my favorite products is going to be this one right here, this employee Christmas gift bulk. You can see that's a keyword that they're using. Smells like the best team ever. It is a bestseller. It has been listed about 11 months. And this is the one of the products I recommend selling in the coworker niche, and that is going to be the Lumient candle from the Printify catalog. And this is a product I have had great success with, and also my students have had great success with. And what I love about this is that you can create a very simple design as long as it speaks to your customer. The second niche that I am recommending for you for Q4 sales is going to be pet owner gifts. And here's the thing, people love products that are specific to their own animal, whether that's cats or dogs or even horses or rabbits. They love these specific products that are for them. One thing I will recommend as a pro tip in the pet niche to make sales is going to be customization, because people absolutely love products with their specific animal or breed on it. So that is going to be my pro tip for you for standing out in the pet niche. Now we can see here there's a lot of different products that are being sold. Everything from apparel, we have sweatshirts, comfort colored t-shirts, we have candles, mugs, and there's a lot of different approaches. We can see the more sentimental approach of a custom mug with them and their animal on it. And then we also have these funny candles or products that have pet owner humor on them. So the key is going to be doing your research to figure out what is going to work best for your shop. But you can see all sorts of different products are selling here. And what I'm loving is that there are relatively new listings that are making good sales. We can see here this Comfort Colors t-shirt is 4 months old and it is already a bestseller. Same with this Comfort Colors shirt is 5 months old and is getting over 72 monthly sales. And we can see there's just a wide variety of products that you can really offer in your shop. All right, so when it comes to the pet niche, one of my favorite products to sell is going to be this two-tone mug from the Printify catalog. I absolutely love these, and these just turn out so nice, and Etsy customers truly love them. And the other thing I want to share with you is if you are trying to figure out how to create these AI generated images, in my community, the Gift Lab community, we offer custom GPTs, and one of those is a custom design GPT that can help you generate images like these, like watercolor dogs or pets that you can use on your products as well. And in our community, we are providing a supportive, engaging place with tons of resources, but more importantly than that, tons of support for you as you grow your Etsy shop. And you can find the link to the Gift Lab community in the show notes below. Before we get to the last two niches that I want to share with you for Q4 sales, it's time for this week's coffee and cha-chings. This week's question is, what if I am not selling giftable products in my Etsy shop? Can I still make big sales in Q4? And the answer is absolutely yes. And I think what most sellers miss, especially early on, is sometimes it's just about the positioning of your product on Etsy. So let's say, for example, you mostly sell apparel, and let's say you are selling apparel for dog owners. Sometimes it's about positioning that t shirt with your keywords as a gift for a dog owner. Or let's say you sell notebooks in your shop. Also thinking about keywords like gift for writer, gift for coworker. It isn't so much about what type of product you sell, like apparel or giftable products, whatever that might be. Sometimes it's just about how you incorporate those keywords into your listing so that when an Etsy buyer is going on Etsy to search for a gift, your product shows up for them. Buyers during Q4 are looking with a specific person in mind that they are buying a gift for. The more clearly your product speaks to that specific person, the more likely your product is going to be clicked and purchased by an Etsy customer. And that's this week's Coffee and Cha-chings. Don't forget to post your questions below so I can get to them in an upcoming video. The third niche I recommend for increasing your sales during the holiday season on Etsy is going to be hobby gifts. Now, there are so many hobbies out there, and there are so many Etsy customers that are buying products for people who have these very specific hobbies. Fun fact, Mahjong is a hobby that is absolutely taking off in the United States right now, especially with younger audiences. So I wanted to use that as an example for you. Now, what is going to be key in the hobby space is, again, surprise, surprise, getting specific with the hobby. So, for example, you don't just want to have a generic product that says they like playing games. You want it to specify what game that is. You can see here we are seeing multiple best-selling products, popular now. There is a lot going on in the hobby space and then specifically in the mahjong space. And we could see candles, we can see notepads, we can see towels, we can see these accessory bags. So there are a lot of different products that are really taking off right now, especially in these specific hobby spaces. Now, we can see here using the EverBee on-screen analytics that I absolutely love. It makes my job so much easier when I'm doing research. And my mind is absolutely blown right now at some of the sales on products. So, this is a print on demand product that you can access through Printify and is going to be one of my recommendations today in the hobby space, which is this accessory pouch. And this you can find on the Printify catalog. And this one has been listed for 3 months. That's it. And is selling over 173 times. And I'm going to say that again. 3 months old and it's selling over 173 times per month. I get really geeked out and excited when I find products like these because these are the gems that you want to be looking for. This is how powerful the hobby space is on Etsy when it comes to print on demand products. But again, the key here is going to be getting specific with what hobby you are selling to. You don't want to be broad. You want to get specific, and then you want to take cues for what is selling in the space and make sure your product is leaning into that. And the fourth niche that I recommend selling in to explode your Q4 sales is going to be milestone gifts. And what I mean by that is that Etsy customers love ornaments and different products that really showcase where someone is at that year in that phase of their life. For example, like first Christmas as a family of three, first Christmas for a baby, first Christmas married, engaged. These are all milestone events that people love buying gifts for, and especially customized gifts. Now, you can see here that ornaments are a big one when it comes to milestone gifts at the holiday season. And my recommendation for you is going to be the new Swift POD ceramic ornament that is being sold on Printify. I have gotten incredible reviews on these Swift POD ornaments. The print quality is chef's kiss, top notch. So, highly recommend those. They are very easy to design and they are making incredible sales. So, let's look here. For example, this engagement ornament is only 4 months old, and EverBee is showing us it is selling over 219 times per month. People, 219 times per month. That is crazy. So, these are the things we really want to be looking for and figuring out how we can tune into that. We are heading into the season now where people are eating up gifts like this because they are going to be buying these kind of products heading into the holiday season, and they love unique ornaments like this that they can give to the loved ones in their lives. Okay, we have talked about four of my very favorite niches to sell in during the holiday season, and that is coworker gifts, pet owner gifts, hobby gifts, and milestone gifts. And these are all incredible spaces to be selling in, but I wanted to share just a few final tips for making sure you stand out in these spaces during Q4. Make your products specific, not general. Don't think dog mom gift. Think golden retriever first Christmas gift. Personalization can add value to your products. It's not a requirement, but personalization can go a long way in increasing your sales. Don't overcomplicate your design. Simple sells, and we saw that today in many of the products that are selling on Etsy. And don't forget to use keywords that position your product as a gift for specific customers. Now, I mentioned at the beginning that I would be sharing with you the niche that brought me my most sales during my first Q4 and absolutely exploded my shop by doubling my yearly revenue in just the last 3 months of the year. And that niche was coworker gifts. And that was the year that I learned the power of these specific niches and offering products that speak to very specific customers. And the coworker niche is still one of my best-selling niches in my Etsy shop today. I would love to hear from you. What niches are you focusing on going into this Q4? And where have you had success before? Remember, every Etsy shop is different. My journey may look different from your journey, but the great thing about Etsy and print on demand is there are many different ways to be successful. And I am wishing you all the best of luck this Q4, and I can't wait to hear about your successes this holiday season. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.